Hi, this is Sourav in the studio and you are watching Rundown only on Prag Digital. Let's have a look at today's top stories from regional news headline. Union Minister S. Jaishankar, Japanese Ambassador Satoshi Suzuki take stock of Guwahati water supply project. Ahead of the upcoming Assam Assembly polls, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and the Ambassador of Japan to India, Satoshi Suzuki, on Monday visited the Japan International Corporation Agency-funded Guwahati water supply project site along the Brahmaputra. Union Minister Jaishankar reviewed the progress of the project along with the Japanese Ambassador of Japan. The External Affairs Minister and Ambassador of Japan to India arrived in Guwahati in Sunday evening for reviewing Indo-Japanese projects being implemented in Assam. They were received at the Lokopriya Gopinath Bordoloi International Airport by Assam State Industries and Commerce Minister Chandramohan Patwari. Prime Minister Narendra Modi likely to visit Assam again on February 22nd. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to visit Assam again on February 22nd. The Prime Minister will address two public meetings at Majuli and Silapathar in Dhemaji. According to reports, he will be attending another public meeting on the same day via video conferencing. Assam Health, Education and Finance Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma said that the Prime Minister is likely to visit Assam again. Prime Minister Modi will address two rallies that will be held at Silapathar and Majuli. These programs will be physically and virtually addressed. It is yet to be finalized which program will be virtually addressed, Himanta Biswa Sarma said. Fast-tag compulsory for vehicles from today. Vehicles without tag to be charged double toll fee. The central government on Sunday released a statement saying that automatic toll plaza payment system Fast-tag will become mandatory from February 15, that is today. Vehicles that have not been fitted with Fast-tag or have a tag that does not work will be charged double toll fee for the category of the vehicle that is being driven. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways in a statement said that all lanes in the fee plaza on national highways will be declared as Fast-tag lane of the free plaza from midnight of 15th February 2021. Now let's have a look at today's national news headline. Priyanka Gandhi demands release of activist Disha Ravi in toolkit case. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra on Monday came out in support of climate activist Disha Ravi, who was arrested by Delhi police over the toolkit controversy related to farmers' protests on social media, and said that the unarmed girl has struck fear among those who are armed with guns. Several political leaders slammed Delhi police for arresting 21-year-old climate activist Disha Ravi from Bengaluru and termed her arrest as unwarranted harassment, unfortunate and shocking. She was arrested for allegedly editing and disseminating the toolkit on social media. Supporting farmers not a crime, Arvind Kejriwal on Disha Ravi's arrest. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal today expressed his opposition to the arrest of 21-year-old eco-activist Disha Ravi, saying the move by the Delhi police was an unprecedented attack on democracy. The Bengaluru resident was taken into custody on Saturday for her role in the toolkit case. It was filed against people who had created the online document in support of protesting Indian farmers and saw the involvement of Swedish national and environmentalist Greta Thunberg. She is the first person to be arrested in the case and has been charged with sedition and conspiracy. Now let's have a look at today's international news headlines. Internet restored in Myanmar as Aung San Suu Kyi's detention extended. Internet services have been restored in Myanmar after an 8-hour blackout as it emerged that civilian leader Aung San Suu Kyi, who was detained in a coup 2 weeks ago, would be remanded for a further 2 days. Demonstrators against returned to the streets of major cities on Monday despite security forces deploying armed vehicles. Extra troops were seen in key locations of Yangon, the nation's commercial hub and biggest city, including armed personal carriers near the central bank. But witnesses said hundreds of engineering and technology students protested in a northern district of the city. There was a fresh rally in the southern city of Dawei too. A verified live stream on Facebook showed with hundreds of protesters accompanied by a marching band. US rapper singer Nicki Minaj's father dies in hit-and-run accident. The 64-year-old father of rapper Nicki Minaj has died after being struck by a hit-and-run driver in New York. Police said Robert Maraj was walking along a road in Mineola on Long Island at 6:15 p.m. on Friday when he was hit by a car that kept going. Nassau County Police said Maraj was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead on Saturday. Police are asking any witnesses to the fatal crash to come forward. Minaj, 38, was born Onika Tanya Maraj in Trinidad and was raised in the New York City, brought of Queens. She has not made any public statement about her father's death so far. Major Australian media company strikes Google news pay deal. 7 West Media has become the largest Australian news media business to strike a deal with Google to pay for journalism in a partnership announced on Monday before the nation's Parliament considers draft laws to force digital giants to pay for news. Google and the publicly listed broadcast television, print and online publishing company jointly announced that they had agreed on a long-term partnership. After weekend discussion, Australian government ministers had with media executives. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and Sundar Pichai, chief executive of Alphabet Inc. and its subsidiary Google. Now let's have a look at today's sports news headline. India versus England second test match day 3 currently in a strong position. India lead by more than 400 runs against England on day 3 of the ongoing second test match at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. Ravichandran Ashwin, who is currently unbeaten, will be aiming to add more runs to the scoreboard and increase the target. Ashwin has already registered a half century. The home side lost plenty of wickets before lunch, losing Chateshwar Pujara, Rohit Sharma, Rishabh Pant, Ajinkya Rahane and Akshar Patel. After lunch, India lost the wicket of Virat Kohli, who has also scored a half century. The hosts bowled out England for 134 in the first innings on day 2. Thanks to Ashwin's 5-wicket haul, the hosts will be aiming to add more runs to the scoreboard and set a huge target for England. Rafael Nadal beats Fabio Fognini to reach 43rd Grand Slam quarterfinals of Australian Open. World number 2 Rafael Nadal beat old nemesis Fabio Fognini in a scrappy affair at the Australian Open Monday to reach its 43rd Grand Slam quarterfinal. The Spaniard, bidding for a first title at Melbourne Park since 2009, has yet to drop a set and kept the record intact against the fiery Italian, winning 6-3, 6-4 and 6-2 set on Rod Laver Arena. It is the 13th time he has made the last 8 in Australia, moving to joint third on the all-time list behind only Roger Federer and John Newcombe. The result keeps him on track to meet top speed Novak Djokovic in the final, with the Serb, who is carrying an abdominal injury, into his 12th quarterfinal after seeing off the threat of Milos Raonic on Sunday this evening. That's all from today's news headline. Thank you for watching Prague Digital. This is Sourav signing off from the studio.